Yo, ek sê, this is a series aimed at making my fishing fresh, accessible, easy to pick up and go, and above all else fun as all I'll need is a rod, reel, sinkers, hooks, and 7 mussels. Hey, that's the series name, 7 mussels. The premise is simple. I go anywhere I want, off the rocks, from the surf, over a cliff, and I gooi my mussels to catch fish. I get nothing, I wasted almost no time. I get something, great success. One rule and one rule only. I may only take 7 designated baits. That can be 7 mussels, 7 strips of chokka, 7 sardines or baitfish, or a combo of everything, but I may not exceed the stock on me. Everything must be used on one trip. Let's have fun.
Hi guys, new series, season 1, episode 1. As you would have seen in the brief description at the beginning of this video, 7 bait challenge is essentially me choosing a spot where I was unsuccessful, but now I do a little bit of research, or I use a bit of spare time, and I go out there with 7 pieces of bait. It can be anything. It can be 7 mussels, it can be 4 mussels, 3 baitfish, 5 mussels, 2 baitfish, or 7 strips of chokka. But I'm limited to those 7 pieces of bait, and I'm limited to the hooks and the sinkers and the stuff that I take with. I'm limited to 1 rod, 1 reel, and my rod cannot exceed 5 ounces. The reason why I put that little limitation on me is because I do have rods here that can throw 2 to 4 ounce sinkers, but they tend to be a little bit taller, like 14 foot, that sort of thing. And I do have a 3 to 5 ounce 13 foot rod that fits my Jeep quite comfortably. And yes, that's another thing we need to touch on. I got a new vehicle, a Jeep Cherokee. This one is a little bit more off-roady than my Nissan Sani, but at the same time it's a little bit smaller on the inside, so I need to pick my moments where I use either one of the 2 vehicles. I'm not letting go of the Sani at all. The Sani is going to be a part of my life forever, or until at least it rusts completely apart. But for now I have both, and I'm on my way to Kalk Bay with a Jeep. Stand by, I should be there shortly. Oh, it's a little thumbs. Got a half a mussel out there now. Very small little hook, size 1, circle. Gorgeous stuff. Lots of little bites in the water. Get your catfish. Ja. So ver ek weet. Ja nee, hy beklei lekker. Maar sien wat dit is. Ek voel nie baie groot nie. I got one bud. That's it. Huh? I have no idea. Here we go, boys. Here we go. On the board, boys. Good job. So far the mission's been working. There's a lekker amount of action throwing back towards the mountain off the harbour wall. The action's lekker on that side. I'm getting thumbs. Fish I got now, it's a beautiful fish. That's my first of that kind. Never had one like that before. Seconds stripped. Yeah. Gone. I installed this light in the back of this car specifically for chokka fishing this week, and now I'm using it for actual fishing. Look at that. Here's the final mussel. It's going to signify the end of my evening. I have a little bit of the sardine left, but unfortunately that sardine is it's basically expired. Not very useful right now. So I've got basically 2 casts left to try and catch more fish. I'm happy with the one that I've got. It's more than what I usually get. And yeah, it's been a very, very educational evening. So let's go get this one in the water and see what we can do.
Okay, lad. Last cast. Half a mussel left. That's it. Let's get it in. Don't even know what time it is, but it's quite dark. I know you lads can't see me cast right now because it's really, really dark. But I did find a spot with these constant bites. So I'm going to try and aim for it again. See what happens. Usually when it lands, you start feeling the thumps already. Yep, there we go. Come on. Loose. I think everything is off now. Well, it's actually good going considering there's a lot of rocky areas underneath here. And this might actually be my first sinker lost tonight. So, yeah. Good evening. Yeah, sinker lost. There you go, boys. It's not. I'm again not entirely sure what time it is right now. It's oh my word, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. So anyway, here's a update. 5 mussels, 2 sardines, of which half a sardine needed to be thrown in the ocean because it just became too pop. I mean, you would bait up your hook with that sardine, it would literally end up in, you know, smithereens the moment it hits the water. The mussels I ended up cutting in half because there was just so much action around, and what made it a little bit difficult was the fact that no matter what sinker you threw out, you know, it tends to get hooked on whatever boulders and rocks and stuff there are around the harbour wall. You know, when a fish do start nibbling on it and you try and get it on the hook and give it like a small little strike, the hook would get stuck. I've had 2 fish on earlier, came off before it even got to the side, not a big deal. But the one that I did get was a beautiful fish. I'm still not sure exactly what it was, but I'll see when I get back home. So I would deem tonight to be a success. I haven't really caught anything off the wall yet before. Tonight I have, and I've got an idea in future on how to target them. Maybe bring ball sinkers that might be a little bit harder to, you know, get stuck behind structure. Yeah, so let's get home. I'm quite hungry. Been out here since just after 3, I think. It's now 7, so it's been 4 hours with 5 mussels and 1.5 sardines. Very, very nice. Okay, let's check back in later. Okay, so home now. Just do a quick tally. 1 fish. I see it as as a win. I don't always catch something. I caught one today. I did have 2 others on, but I started off with a star sinker, and I've got this funny feeling the star sinker may not have been the wisest idea. It may even have been better to use a bottle sinker or a teardrop, or even better still may have been a bowl sinker. I do have a couple of 3-ounce bowl sinkers, but in order to make them work, I feel like I need to put something through them, like a steel trace, that then runs through to a sinker clip. Yeah, I'll try and engineer some bowl sinkers for next time. But other than that, really enjoyable. I think something I definitely want to continue. So yeah, stick around for episode 2 of season 1. Hopefully in a different spot next time. Cheers, guys.